Hello guys. This is Renee Whitmore with Old Dominion Realty, and today I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of information on the current 2018 tax reform. I know that there's a ton of misconceptions, a lot of stuff out there that people just don't really understand what's going on. I know when this law was being passed, there was so much out there that basically just was negative, or it sounded just so scary and awful that a lot of folks think that that is actually what our laws look like now that they've been passed. So what I wanted to do was just come to you guys and give you a little bit of information that I've gathered from my research. Before we move on, though, I do want to make a disclaimer. I'm not a CPA. Lord knows I am not the best with numbers. So you will want to contact your CPA or your tax attorney, whoever is helping you with your finances. You're going to want to talk with them, at least sometime between now and April 15th, right? To kind of find out exactly how these new laws are going to affect you. So that being said, I'm not a CPA. Do not take anything that I say as advice of any sort. It is just some information coming to you. This is going to be from basically like a home ownership standpoint and how this tax code, the new tax codes could potentially affect you as a homeowner or a potential homeowner. So there's two things that we're going to talk about today. Number one is the tax exemption law, and the second one is the mortgage interest deduction laws. So first, because it's the easiest one to talk about, is the tax exemption. The previous law was that you could live in your house for 2 out of the past 5 years and not pay taxes on the profits that that you make from that potential home sale, assuming that you make a profit on it, which you should. That was the previous law, 2 of the past 5 years. There was a proposal from the legislation to up that to 5 of the past 8 years. And, that was just going to cause more folks to live in their houses for a little bit longer period of time. Had a lot of folks really nervous because we have a shortage of inventory currently here, especially in the Harrisonburg, Rockingham County area. And that was going to affect that in the sense that folks were going to be staying in their houses a little bit longer than they were expecting to. So don't be nervous, don't be scared. That law actually has not changed at all. They took it back and decided to keep it as it was, that you could live in your house for 2 of 5 years and still take that tax exemption. So yay, good news, love good news, especially when it comes to taxes. We like when things aren't changed too much because it's a lot to take in anyway. The second thing is the mortgage interest deduction. So if you have a mortgage on your property, the interest that you have, that you're paying, monthly, yearly, can be deducted as a deduction from your taxes. So that is something that you want to talk to your tax accountant about. And here's where the law has changed a little bit. The previous law was that you, if you had a mortgage or mortgages up to $1 million, you could deduct that interest from your taxes. The proposal that they proposed before it was passed was that it was only going to be $500,000 in mortgages. That's still a lot of house here in the Rockingham County, Harrisonburg area. So $500,000 mortgage, or it could even be like, 2 or 3 mortgages that add up to $500,000. You could do that mortgage interest deduction. So don't fret. They did not pass the $500,000 mortgage interest deduction limits. They compromised at $750,000 mortgage interest deduction limit. So the previous limit was $1 million. The current limit is $750,000. So basically, the change doesn't really affect a ton of folks here in our current local Harrisonburg, Rockingham County area. Our average sales price in Harrisonburg and Rockingham County is right around that $200,000 mark, give or take a little bit. So, your mortgage isn't going to be $1 million or $750,000 on a $200,000 house. So, basically, again, just talk to your CPA about, how this affects you if you do have mortgages that exceed that $750,000 limit. Hope you guys found this really informational and interesting and informative and helpful. And just want to let you know that I'm here if you have any questions that I can help answer. If you need a CPA and don't have one, I have fantastic contacts that I can refer you to there as well. And just want to be here and help be helpful to you and give you good information that can help you make good decisions moving forward in your home purchasing process or home ownership process. So let me know how I can help you. If you decide that you want to purchase a house this year, if you've lived in your house for 2 of the past 5 years and you're ready to sell it, we'd love to talk to you. Anyway, guys, have a lovely snow day and enjoy the day home with your kids. Talk to you soon. Bye.